Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an art centre build, and this is kind of around the theme that I had a really long time ago, where I thought that I wanted to have some sort of community lot that maybe was like a library or something like that, where Sims could come along and learn musical instruments and take art classes and woodshop art classes and kind of be like a community centre. And so when we got the art centre lot with the Sims with Sam Maishuno, what is it? City Living. There we go, got there eventually. When we got that, I've been meaning to make one for a while actually, and I decided to do it today. So we've got this build here, and I've done something a bit different with this build. In terms of how the video is actually structured. So in terms of the actual build itself, it's kind of like industrial, but kind of not. But we have some mixed themes to begin with. But I try and pull it together towards the end. But the way that this video is going to work is a bit different, where actually yesterday, the interior of this build, I streamed it live so that you guys could watch it. So I'm doing the exterior of this build in this video, but to have seen the interior, you would have had to watch that stream. But obviously, if you just find out about this now, you've probably, you can't watch it, but you can. There's something called VODs, like video on demand type things. So you can actually go back onto my channel and watch the interior of this build if you would like to. And it was quite involved. There's a lot to the interior of this build because of all the different types of rooms and all of that kind of stuff. But you may have noticed I've been streaming a lot more recently. And I actually have a schedule put together now. So if you guys want to know when I'm going to be streaming in advance, because recently I've just been putting up a video when I'm actually streaming. That's the point actually. If you see that I've got a video up that's saying that I'm streaming and you think, yeah, but that was like 3 hours ago, I'm probably still streaming. As long as the video is up there on my YouTube channel, I'm probably still streaming. So just don't worry about it, still come along. But I do take it down when I actually stop streaming. But yeah, so if you want to know in advance when I'm going to be streaming different things, I'm going to be doing a Planet Coaster stream at some point. I'm going to be doing creative streams, music streams. I'm going to be doing some building ones, some Sims Let's Plays, all sorts of things on Twitch. So if you want to check that out, then feel free. All the information with that will be below. And I also have quite a big announcement to make, and I don't know how this happened, but it's amazing, and I am a bit scared about it, and so that's why I'm mentioning it now to you guys, because I'm actually going to be featured on Twitch front page, and that's insane. It's a challenge which was created by Holly Beebe, who's an amazing, creator, and mostly does her stuff on Twitch, but I'm going to be part of a building challenge, and we are going to be featured on the front page of Twitch. And if you guys aren't aware or aren't familiar with how Twitch works, the best way I can describe it is if you can imagine, like, if you go onto someone's YouTube channel, you can have, like, a video can start playing, that someone that you're not subscribed to before, a video can start playing, and it auto plays and you watch it when it comes on. You can click off it, but there's that video playing. It's kind of like a video like that, but on the front of YouTube, equivalent to Twitch. So it's on the front of Twitch. So everyone who clicks on the website, that will be the first thing that plays, which is insane. And I am quite scared about it. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen. And my stream's going to be on there. So that's going to be on Tuesday. So if you guys can make it, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could be there, because there's going to be quite a lot of people, potentially, if people stay and will actually want to watch, that I don't know of, and completely new to me. But I'd really, really appreciate it if I had some familiar faces of people which I see on YouTube and people which comment on my videos. I know that Twitch isn't everyone's thing, and that's alright, but if you guys do come, it would mean the world to me. It honestly, truly would. It means so much to me. And to be honest, this is only happening because of you guys, because you guys watch my videos, because you guys support my content and support me as a creator. That's how these amazing things happen. So I am really thankful, and it would be awesome for you guys to be there. I thought about maybe doing a giveaway, but I'm not really sure, because I've heard so many people talk about like origin and you're not able to gift, things to people in other countries. So it's all a bit confusing. But if I can figure it out, then maybe I'll do a giveaway on that stream as a thank you for all of you. But yeah, that will be on Tuesday, and I think I will start an hour before it actually goes live on the front page. So that will be 6 a.m. PDT. I think that's what it is. Yeah, but I'll actually start streaming. It will be live on the front page at 7 a.m. PDT, and for English time, so British Standard Time, that will be me starting at 2 o'clock, and then I'll be live at 3, on the front page. But yeah, so the reason why I picked that time is mostly because it's the most convenient time for me, but it means that those of you who are getting ready for work in the morning, maybe on the train, maybe eating their breakfast, whatever, in America, you guys can watch as you're getting ready for the day, and just pop in and say hello. Those of you who are in the UK and Europe, maybe you're coming home from school or work, and you can pop into the stream when you come straight home. And for those of you in maybe Australia, it will be very late evening for you guys, so you'll be able to watch there. So I'm sorry I've been blabbering on so much about this, but that's kind of that's the time. There's also some fantastic creators which are also going to be streaming, so try and make those as well, because you won't be disappointed. There's some really cool stuff going on. But you'll see that downstairs I had some rooms there. They're basically going to be like classrooms. So the smaller ones, they were going to be like the individual instruments. The bigger ones were going to be like workshops. We've also got a DJ booth down there, sort of DJ slash recording studio down there as well. The arts room is going to be out round the back underneath one of these canopies, and you can see the theme of this isn't going that well at the moment. The colours are clashing, it's not looking good, but I think I fix it in the end. But the canopy, I used a rug, and it's the one which is supposed to be like a floor decoration thing, like maybe like some sort of chalk pattern on the floor, but I've used it as a canopy thing. Now there's sort of a weird thing in the game that even if the rug is completely like up in the air, it will still show as being beneath any object that's around it. So it still looks okay, but it doesn't look as good as it could be if it was, an object that would cast shadows or anything like that. But I thought it was a cool effect and it was a cool idea, so I just went for it this time. And you can see I've like darkened the roof and made it sort of, tied the colours in better. It just looks better now. But yeah, I've edited it a bit so it looks a bit better. But yeah, so we've got quite a few. That's going to be this recording studio that I was talking about, and the one next to it is going to be the wood workshop. Those little ones are going to be individual instrument things. We do change the size of those to fit the individual instruments. We've got that art area out this back there. We've got this stage area, and I do put in some objects even though I do most of the interior on the stream. We've got the like a little stage here where your Sims can come and perform. There's like a little backstage area that I do later on. But yeah, that's kind of the theme of this lot. I'm hoping that will be something that you guys use. I thought that maybe it might be quite useful, especially if you've got a lot of teen Sims. It could be a hangout area for them. It also has a cafe, so you can put it as a cafe and as a cafe lot, and then have the rest of it as just kind of like maybe the club hangout areas, so that it's always busy and always got these people, and there's people manning the cafe area. It depends. It's whatever you guys want to do. That might help. Oh, this was really strange. So I put on a foundation on the build, and I had on BB Dot's show hidden objects on, and I clicked one of the foundations. So I was like, oh, that's like a grey thing that we got from City Living. Maybe that will work as a foundation. And I put it on, and it takes away the foundation, and it's completely see-through, and you can see all the way through to the other side. I thought it was so freaky, but I thought that maybe you guys could use it for something. I don't know what you'd use it for, but maybe it could be used for something. Yeah, it was pretty cool and pretty weird as well. It was a bit glitchy, but I was wondering whether that was actually what they did in City Living to get the buildings on, like the rooms or whatever, the apartments on top of the buildings. That was a foundation. I was talking about this in stream, but I thought it kind of makes sense because the ground and the apartment is all on one floor, like the first story of it. It's all on one floor, and that's why the camera sort of moves off the side. It isn't like different floors. It's all one floor pretty much. And I thought that maybe that was why. Maybe some of it was foundation, some of it wasn't. But maybe that's a little hint into how we're gonna get different terrain tools or something. Maybe they're working on it, but who knows? Who really knows? But yeah, so we're making it a bit more industrial now. So I add like some pipes and stuff, and I put on this sort of water feature on the front and use this fan, like this. And I put like the fan object so it looks like it's churning the water around. And I put some pipes in it as well, and it looks really cool from the other side. It looks like it's got like suckers on the window. It looks weird, but I kind of like it. But yeah, I think it's coming together a bit better now than it was before. But yeah, in terms of like other people who were streaming, got some fantastic creators, and I think a few of them are trying to get partnered. I don't know if you know what partnering is on Twitch, but it basically it means that you can actually earn some money from streaming over there, and so it's really good for them, and I think that there's a few people that would really appreciate you guys going over there and showing your support, because it would mean a lot to them as well as meaning a lot to me. I almost want to say prioritize their streams, but do go over there because there are some brilliant creators, and we do. I get into the habit of it, but I watch the same people sometimes over and over, and I don't always go and watch new creators. But sometimes when you find a new creator and like, wow, they're amazing, and I have so much fun here, and you get sort of obsessed with this new, streamer or YouTuber or whatever, and you love their content, and I feel like with Twitch as well, it's so great because you feel like you're making a friend because you actually get to chat with them and you get to talk with them, and it's really cool and really interactive, and I love being on there as well because I get to actually talk to you guys like as I'm actually doing it, and you guys can help me, and we can talk about random stuff as well as the build and like things which we were doing that day, and like pets and like all sorts of like animals and stuff, and we can talk about things that have happened to us while we're at work, and all kinds of things. It's like a proper community. I also have a Discord as well, so I will put updates on there because I won't always be able to make a stream, or I might not always be able to do like a sim stream if I've said that it's a sim stream or whatever. So there'll be, maybe my computer's being weird. Maybe I was going to do a music stream and I've got a sore throat, so I can't do it. So instead I'm going to be doing like a Planet Coaster stream or whatever it might be. But you'll get updates in there. And also if you just want to join it and just to chat with us, or, while we're not doing streaming and stuff, and maybe it's a good way to make friends. We've got a lot of wonderful people in this community, and so even on other streamers, other sim streamers, you can go on there as well, on their Discords, and chat with them, and it's really welcoming and it's really fun. But I'm doing a lot of promoting this video, and I hope that you guys don't mind. I am loving, absolutely adoring this new wallpaper which we got from the bowling pack. I mean, look at it, look at the stones, they're perfect. It's just the perfect wallpaper ever, and I'm sorry guys, but I'm going to be using that so much. So if you do like downloading my builds, you may not be happy with me if you don't want to get the bowling pack, because I am so in love with that wallpaper. I love it so much. It's going to be used to death by me. I love it so much. It's my new favourite thing. But one thing that so with the challenge that I'm doing, the Twitch thing, it's going to be like a build challenge, and you roll a dice to be able to get a different theme. And I have already rolled the dice already, and the one which I got, I don't know whether I have to check with people to make sure that you're not supposed to actually roll while you're on the stream, because you guys can take part in the challenge anyway. I'll put the challenge below. You can stream it if you want to, but it's you know, the rules are on there, and I'm one of the people which are going to be streaming for it on the front page. But I've rolled the dice and I've got the futuristic sort of one. And so my idea for it is, you know what I'm like sometimes with modern builds, I'm not the best. But I'm going to try, you guys. I'm going to try my best. And I'm going to do... you know the sort of wall divider that I've put at the front of the build there? That was from the bowling pack. And so I'm going to use my idea so far is using the shelving units that you're supposed to use for the bowl, like the balls for the bowling, and I'm going to put them and layer them in front of the windows and kind of pile them up and create a kind of effect, and maybe make it look a little bit like Alien and Space Age, and use a lot of stuff from Get to Work as well, and make it look, you know, futuristic, like it's from another planet. And that's the kind of theme that I'm going for into the future thing. And then it's gonna have a bowling alley in it. But that's my idea so far. Obviously, if it does turn out that you have to roll in the stream, then that may not be the right thing. You know, I might be doing something completely different, but you guys will have to go and check that out. But I've been enjoying that recently, finding weird objects and adding the, you know, just indoor items and adding them to the exterior to be able to give like a new, it's basically brand new windows if you think about it, or brand new decorations and things like that. I really like using them, and I've had a lot of fun using them. So yeah, with the rugs as well, with this lot, don't be afraid to use stuff that's, you know, not supposed to be for, you know, using it for different reasons and using them for what they're not supposed to be. Maybe you could grab one of these tables that I've just put down and put that as the roof. Why not put it as the roof, you know? I think that's something that's really cool with building, is that you really can just grab anything and make something really unique out of it. And it is great with The Sims that you can do that, especially when you've got move objects on. And sometimes the build works, you know, perfectly fine with it as well, and you can make something really, really cool out of other items. And I really like the way that The Sims are set up so that you can do that if you want to. But yeah, I'll let you into a secret, guys. This is the second time I've done this recording, and I've been doing this a lot recently, where I've actually been forgetting to change the settings on my computer, or my computer just forgets that I have my microphone plugged in. So it does it off the one that's built into my computer, which is a pile of poop. It's so terrible. The microphone on my computer is so terrible. So I did the voiceover already, and now I'm doing it again because the audio was terrible. So if I repeated myself, it's because I've forgotten what I've already mentioned, because I may have mentioned it in the thing before, but I don't remember, because I can't remember what I've said in this one and what I said in the last one. So I'm sorry if I have repeated myself. But we've got like a little area out the back here, and this is kind of like a what is the room? A changing room, maybe? I don't know. The area which they go to get ready for their performances. Why am I so terrible with words? You wouldn't think English was my first language. I'm terrible. But anyway, so we've got this little area, backstage. That's what it is. It's a backstage. But we've got its own private little door there, and a little makeup area, and mirrors, and wardrobes, and stuff like that. And so that they can get ready for their performances. So it's quite cozy in there by the time that I finish. It's really nice, actually. I quite like it in there. It's like a cozy performance area, but it's also quite professional in my opinion. It does look, pretty like decent. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy spending time here, and I will include the interior on the screenshots, so if you guys really don't want to go and watch that video, because it is quite a long one of my interior, then you'll be able to see what I've done anyway. But I won't do it. I don't know whether I've said this already, but I won't do it all the time, where I do half of it on Twitch, half of it, in a video. But I'll do it every now and again, especially when it's videos where it's like already 20 minutes long and it's just the exterior. And because quite often people don't want to watch a 40-minute video and they don't want to come back for the interior anyway, which is fair enough. But it's for those of you who do like to watch it, then you can come along and keep me company. Because I'd be doing it anyway, so it's nice to have the company and being able to like chat to people as I'm building, and you guys can contribute and help me, and it's really fun. It's really fun. But yeah, again, I'm really sorry if I've repeated myself like over and over with this, because I just don't remember what I've said already. But we're gone to the end of the video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please, please, please come along on Tuesday. It would mean so much to me. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, thanks for watching.